Hello, everyone. I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit more about my own commentary on a couple of the lessons that we would be going through on a review and a few things that stuck out to me from these lessons. So, the armor of sickness and unlearning our defenses. So, it's kind of like the sickness's defense against the truth, and then if I defend myself, I am attacked. So when I was really young, I was always taught, that I had to defend myself. And so I was given that idea probably around 5, where my father was like, hey, you need to square up and fight. So he would proceed to play box and teach me boxing. At the time, I'm like, why am I being plummeted? Because I was just putting my hands up over my face, trying to block it. And he pretty much figured out after, I don't know, he tried to do it with me quite a bit, and I was just like, this is not fun for me. So obviously I don't have a career in boxing. But I wanted to go even to more recently. I had a security firm come to my house, and they were selling the latest security system, and it's for your house's defense. It was probably even called something like defense, like home defense or something. And the sales representative gave me her pitch, and she's giving me all the automatic features that it had if there was an intruder that was spotted on my house, or someone trying to break into the property. So at the time, because this was after I had probably been studying A Course in Miracles for some years, I told her that I wasn't interested in the security system because the very act of having a security system was an invitation for thieves, or the energy of theft. So that by installing it, I would be broadcasting the need to defend something fragile and of value. And interestingly, to me at that time, she was like, this is one of the most, best responses I've gotten to saying no to this. And she's just like, I respect that. And she just walked away. So I guess defense against something causing it, like if I defend myself, I am attacked, it's a concept that you can grasp in a way, but when you talk about your body, you always feel like, or at least we're trained to feel like we have to defend against it because it seems like it's completely justified. So it's automatically like, of course, I should defend my body. And like, even for me, my reaction, obviously, when I'm being plummeted, even though they were play punches, but I'm immediately defending my head. Like my hands will immediately defensively go up to defend my head. So, and this is an instinctual thing that we have within our bodies to defend our bodies. And that's actually where the trick lies, because we don't realize it, but when we think that the defense itself is more important than what's behind it, we've just kind of identified with ourselves as a body over our identity as our mind. And that's how Jesus was able to not defend his body at all through his whole crucifixion. He gave up the defense because he knew and had that knowledge and he had a complete belief and knowing of a resurrection, and knowing that defending his body at the time was not going to be useful to him. So that's kind of how our attachment to our bodies extends to sickness. So it's one of those things where it's sly and it's a trick that's kind of played on us, because sensations, especially those of pain and sickness, are used by a part of ourself that believes in separation. For how would you feel pain and sickness if you were not just the body? So the fact that you can feel it and then the person next to you doesn't is one of the many things that will say to you that this is a separation is real. I can feel something that you can't, therefore we must be separate from one another. And so it's the mind using its power to defend its belief in separation through the body by having all of these extreme sensations. So the ultimate proof that our bodies is all we are is when we die. And it's the ego's proof that the body is all we are. because it seems like our existence ends with our body's death. Can a person really know that they live in a different form after death if the vehicle that they're animating is no longer functioning? Do we really believe the energy that animates our bodies cannot be created or destroyed? So this is the part where a lot of it seems to kind of waver a bit, because I can intellectually see that I'm not my body, but I need to experience this truth for myself. So I will know that it will be true, because our eyes automatically see that we are our bodies. And so we're then conditioned to believe that we are just our bodies. And I mean, I've had experiences to prove that I'm more than my body. It's like mystical experiences and such. Yet I still experience sickness. So that means that somewhere in my mind, I'm still holding on to fear, anger, and judgment. Or I'm in agreement with the thought or that thought form in someone else. And even though they may not be my thoughts, I'm in agreement with them if I hear them and they resonate with me and I agree to them. So the body can go into defense of what it really is, and then it gives me an experience of sickness. So another interesting topic I had on this defenses is preventative medicine, especially vaccines. Because it's an interesting thing, vaccines are actually designed to be a defense against the virus. And they defend them by attacking the person's immune system in order to train it to defend against the invader. So what is it really championing if not fear? You have to be very afraid of the virus, so much so that you're willing to attack yourself preemptively to increase your chances of, championing this invader. It's almost like hurting yourself before someone else has a chance to hurt you. So your belief in pain and hurt is so strong that you want to do it ahead of time. And A Course in Miracles pretty much says that all of this is magical thinking. A mind that remembers it can never be hurt is not afraid of an illness or a vaccine, because it knows that true healing is of the mind and it's not done alone. A mind that remembers that its innocence and defenselessness is where its salvation lies, because only with an open mind and open hands are we able to take the hand of Jesus.